right when I got out on my mission, as a new missionary, being trained by Elder Carver, who was very, very patient with me. Looking back on it, I was grateful for how patient he was, because I came out from the MTC, ready to roll like all missionaries do. But I don't think that I had the respect for the older missionaries that had been out there for a while. I don't think at that time I had recognized that Elder Carver had been out for a year or over a year, and he kind of knew how to do things to a certain extent. And I was very assertive with what I thought we should do and where I thought we should go and how I thought we ought to do things. And he was so patient with me and taught me so much. And I'm very grateful to him. But one day we were out contacting, and it happened to be one of the days where my kind of over assertive attitude ended up profiting us a little bit. There was a couple of people that were in a McDonald's parking lot, and as we walked by, the girl leaned out her door and screamed, "Jesus loves you," as we were walking by. And I looked over at him and I was like, "Are they talking to us?" And he's like, "I don't know. Like, some people are, you get a few crazy people over there that say some crazy stuff," which I learned later it was not so abnormal. But I said, "Well, I kind of wonder if they were talking to us. Like, let's go talk to him." And he's like, "No, we don't need to contact people who are screaming stuff like that out their windows at us." And I said, "Well, I'm gonna go give him a pass along card. I'll catch right back up with you." And I turned around and just walked off towards the car that I thought that it came from. And Elder Carver just patiently followed. And we got over there, and I gave him a pass along card and said everything I knew how to say, about what we were doing as a new missionary. And then I think he recognized that the people were listening, and so he chimed in and started teaching. And he ended up teaching him a lesson, and we got a return appointment at their place. And it was Dave and Dana that we had met, and their two cute kids, Savannah and Brandon. And we went over to their place later, and they were living with her parents at the time. And the whole family came in and gathered around, and we talked. And we taught Dave and Dana for probably 2 months, and then they both got baptized. And we got to have some great conversations also with the rest of her family. Her father, Bob, I got fairly close to, and he was just a gruff hard worker that had earlier in his life he'd spent some jail time, but he was just a good guy that had, I think he had always believed in God, but we were able to get through to him, and he was able to feel the Spirit. And he didn't get baptized while we were there, and I don't know whether he will down the road or not, but and it was just fun to get to know their whole family, and Dave and Dana getting baptized. And I'll still talk with them every once in a while, and built lifetime friends. They joined the church off of this weird contact on the street.